There we go. Hey, there we go. Hey, this is Kenshin1913, and we are Let's Playing brand new indie Let's Play for July 2015 by Kisareth Studios. This is Chronicles of a Dark Lord, Episode 2, War of the Abyss. And yeah, so I have to re-record this because the last episode, or the first time I tried it, was pretty shitty. And I was kind of bitching about it a little bit, just basically because the whole full screen thing here, and gamepad, keyboard, all that. But I figured it out, it's F1. F5 makes this bad boy go into full screen. And yeah, so let's start a new game. So this pretty much takes place right after that first game. And here we're replaying this. Replaying this game, and yeah, I'll just show up all these abilities. As you can see, she heals herself. And we have this girl who's a vampire. Really, the only two characters that I do remember are what's his name, Magus Lee, and Xe'on, who apparently is Magus's ex-wife or something. I don't know. Anyways, let's use this Glory of Chaos ability. One thing that they did add, which is a nice touch, I will admit, is the enemy's HP bar, which is kind of nice. So it gives you kind of like a thing to hope for when you're playing. You're like, oh shit, look at all the shit that I took out. But yeah, I remember Xe'on in the last game. She was pretty amazing. And so was Magus. He had a really good ability. Abilities aren't too bad. Oh, you gotta have her kill him. Anyways, there we go. So pretty much we defeated Xe'on. He was this badass guy. He was nasty, badass guy. So yeah. And that was Xe'on. He looks like a fat little something. But anyways, I do have to admit that I enjoyed the avatar sprites, or the avatars in the first game. Even though I know that these are like handmade, you know, animations that someone actually took their time and did them. And the thing about it was they were, you know, they were pretty much default guys. I still think the other thing, the anime kind of like faces kind of gave it a certain charm, I guess. And then this game they kind of went a little more dark. Although I kind of wish Magus looked more like, a little bit more like a guy. Sometimes when I look at him, it's like, I don't know if this is a girl or not. And yeah, there's a lot of Lees. And this girl is, I don't even know. I remember her being pretty good in the last game. So apparently we stopped the war. We stopped Xe'on from pretty much destroying everything. And yeah, Sadar Darkwell is somebody. There's a lot of characters in this game. A lot of Lees. Yeah, and apparently Xe'on put his killing his soul or whatever into this Anto-Callus guy. And yeah, they basically fused together. Now making an even more powerful guy who pretty much was in love with, I don't know, well, not in love, but he's pretty much like Lord of the Abyss or something. And yeah, the War of the Abyss is now upon us. We're gonna fight some Abyss people. But yeah, there's so many characters in this game, it's hard to remember everything.
At this child, when grown, will become a great Dark Lord of us all.
I like this,
Yet,
these like little
this
animations.
very same
But
child will be the one to save us all in a war so terrible, so fearsome, that it will blot out any other war known to us. It has been the War of the Abyss.
oh, cool. By some
It had
prophet, I
begun
remember.
the day when I was imbued with the powers of the great dark god Xe'on.
Who we defeated.
Or perhaps it began the day I was born.
So yeah, this is Magus here
Does not
talking, I
matter, I
guess.
suppose.
Talking about his
For I was
past.
set to achieve my destiny. I thought that perhaps the wars I led against the Rim Kingdoms would be the fulfillment of that destiny, though they were far from it. I became embroiled in a conflict against an adversary none of us could have prepared for.
Some dark god guy.
The enemy I speak of is the antithesis of everything that has ever lived or existed. The Abyss. Our war took us into those depths where our enemy was waiting for us. We soon encountered the one that had summoned the Abyss to the mortal plane, the traitorous Anto-Callus. After defeating him, we took on the atrocity of the gods himself and tried to seal him and the Abyss once again.
Yes, that's true.
The sealing was a failure, and the Abyss began to expand again. It was then that we knew the atrocity of the gods had planned for this and chosen a vessel before his defeat. As we prepared for all-out war against the Abyss, we knew at that moment whom the atrocity of the gods had chosen for a vessel. All of us, the world over, knew it the moment we heard them singing of him from the Abyss.
1, 2, and time's coming for you.
Yep. Freddy Krueger. They stole a line right from there. So yeah, a year later, apparently they decided not to do anything about what's going on. And Galena apparently is getting married. Sleeping with Megara. So apparently Ziria is ex-wife of Magus. Or something, I don't know. Some of the relationships in this game were kind of complicated. Well, not really complicated, but you know, they too many Lees. I can't keep track of all of them. That's the thing. I will admit that I do like the fact that the sprites in this game are a lot bigger than they were in the last game. And I find that to be pretty sweet because in the last game they were like Final Fantasy IV small. They were really friggin' small. And yeah, as you can hear, the music hopefully, it's got like this cool Scottish feel to it. One thing that kind of made me a little leery about playing this game was the fact that like my buddy Veteran0121, he ended up playing this game, right? And he got a lot of copyright things from YouTube about, you know, content ID matches from the music. And what I don't understand is the music, isn't it all the music? This is an indie game, right? It is indie music. Why would that you try to copyright or put like some sort of copyright thing on here? It was just weird. I don't know. I didn't like it. And that's one of the reasons why he stopped playing the game, because he's like I don't want to play it if I'm not gonna, like, you know, I want to show off the game, but if I'm gonna be getting copyright strikes from it, that kind of makes me like a little leery about playing it. So now apparently guys from the Abyss come here, and we gotta go take them on. And yeah, Krista here is somebody, I don't know. She's got one eye. And now we gotta take on some Abyss guys. Yeah, this is a lot better than last time. Anyway, so we got some magics. This girl's the magic girl. And then let's use... no, I'm not gonna use Vitality, just attack. It looks so much better now that's not so small. So I remember from the first game I used a lot of this, let's just attack regular. I used a lot of the spells, stuff that Magus had, because it didn't cost anything, so it's like, yeah, let's use it. Alright, we get to the city, it's burning down, we must drive the field, search the city, blah blah blah, hunt them down, destroy them. So the one thing I did like about this series was, like, you played as pretty much like a bad guy, but not really a bad guy. He's kind of like an anti-hero. So that's pretty cool, but I don't know. It's got a story. It's a pretty good story, the first one. I really enjoyed the first game. I have to say that. I really did. This game, we'll see how it goes. Only time will tell, I guess. Yeah, this... There we go. We get some experience. So now we just gotta go around town. Hopefully not get injured by fire. You can't get hurt by walking onto it. And here we get a treasure chest. Before I look in there, we get ether and 200 stern. So we go to our menu here. We got items. Oh yeah, we got items. We got potions, ethers, and pretty much Phoenix Downs. Armor, we're gonna get armor. Because in this game, what they ended up doing was they just took the weapons, right? And you basically level them up through using items or whatnot. I'll show that off a little later. But as you can see, everyone's back to level 1, which kind of sucks. I mean, shit, we were on like level whatever, 99 or whatever. And then now all of a sudden we're back to level 1. But whatever. And this woman's the mage lady. Anyways, one more thing before I, oh, we can't look at the cyan grid. I will lower the music just a wee bit. There we go. The music is a little loud. It's good music so far. Hopefully I won't get a content ID bullshit on it. My lord, this way appears to be cleared. What the new? So yeah. This game has a pretty, pretty basic battle system. It's, I don't know, it seems like it's gonna be an alright game. I thought it was gonna be a lot harder because I was like, how do I get the goddamn controller to work? I must have farted around with the controller thingy for like 10-15 minutes just trying to figure out what the hell was going down. But I eventually ended up figuring out what was going down and I'm alright now. But yeah. The soldier's dead, but we require a potion, so that's always nice. Hey there, buddy. seem to be using their damn invisibility to do their thing. I will admit that I'm not a huge fan of the ATB bars. It does seem like they go kind of slow, but whatever. It's all right. You know, I don't mind. Hopefully, as we level up, we'll go faster. Anyways, as you can see, there's really nothing here. Let's continue. And like I said, I do like the fact that the sprites are bigger, but the avatars are a little weirder looking, which is alright, I guess. You know, I guess it just takes some time to get used to. And look, Magus just killed him. That's one thing that's kind of funny about this game. You can choose, like, there'll be certain enemies that or certain NPCs that you'll meet where it'll be like, you know, you can take the option of murdering them, which you probably should do depending on how you want to play the game. I don't know how you want to play the game. But yeah, I remember I did pre-order this game, which is pretty good. So there we go, we win. And yeah, welcome to Chronicles of the Dark Lord, Episode 2, War of the Abyss, Chapter 1, War of the Abyss. So there we go. Let's get the game going. I don't have all day. Throne room. 1 month later. And yeah, the land where Vita once stood is now part of the Abyss. Now the thing is, if you are playing this game like right after the first game, this game will probably make a lot more sense, like the characters, but I don't remember any of these people. It has been a long time since I've played this, I will admit that. As far as Goldenhorn and Ivy missed him and pushed back the bodies. However, blah blah. Green Ranger sent us a message stating that the Abyss should strike dead and certainly fall. Now, who the hell is sitting on the throne? Shouldn't it be like that dissident girl or whatever the hell her name? Again, I don't remember any. Senafina. I don't know. They were all the same woman to me. Empresses and stuff. So they pretty much basically set up a point which we can counterattack. And one thing that I did mention when I recorded this originally, I said, what the hell is the point of even bothering having the last names of Lee on here if everyone's a goddamn Lee? Just say Xe'on, Galena. You don't have to do that. Alright, so I will take commanders Dissident and Christia with me to Ilion, and after that we'll inform Isis of Henri of our plans. Then we'll head for Serafina, coordinate an offensive and taking down the barrier. Galena and Xe'on will go and speak with the Rose thing, blah blah blah, transport ship. If they find us, they'll make the wizard haven't, right, Galena? That's right. King Sidar and Queen Trinity are ready for possible invasion. Those are those guys that I think they were in the first game. I don't know. I don't remember. I think Sidar was. So this girl here with the wings here, Chitheria, she's like a prophet or something. We sort of met her in the first game a little bit, I guess. I don't know. And now here we get to see a touching moment between Magus and Galena. Why can't I not come with you? What, Magus? I don't want to employ the bearing us witness to others' death, you and blah blah blah. I'm trying not to be really like negative with this game, but it might end up becoming one of them. I hope not, because like I said, I really enjoyed the first one a lot. That I want to like this game, but we'll see. The answer is yes, Magus. Yes to what? I want to have children with you. That's what you wanted, is not make more Lees. Don't we have enough Lees in the world? We have enough Lees. We don't need any more. I'll start trying to have a baby. Meaning you're both gonna bang, is what it... Don't make vows you might not be able to keep. I love you, Magus. I always have, I always will. Braveheart a little much there? Nah, that's alright. Anyways, there we go. So, I love you too. See, the thing is about bad guys, it's hard to have bad guys like, or like anti-heroes have like love interests and stuff, only because it's kind of like, really? Really? You're gonna do that? I don't know. So now we're gonna head off to Tezeroth. But before we do, I want to just show off the Xe'on meter. So now that we have, we can look at the bestiary and we can see all this stuff. There's 100 and whatever guys to show off. But anyways, let's look at our Xe'on grid. So new to this game is Xe'on grids. What Xe'on grids are is you collect items, certain items throughout the game, and you can not only level up your weapon, but you can also level up your you can level up and get new abilities and whatnot. And there's various different abilities you can get through various different things. So we'll have to come back and do this. One thing I don't really care for is, why would you put a mouse cursor? Just have it be like, boom, I can pick that guy. Boom, I can pick this guy. So let's look at her thing. It's a little different than even Magus's thing. And then finally Dissident, who I believe all three of these characters were with us during that last scene. So yeah. Alright, so that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. So that's the Xe'on grid. You can collect items through the game and do your thing. And yeah, so I'm gonna actually stop the video here. In the next episode, yeah, let's just save our game, even though I technically already did it. Anyways, I'll just save over or whatever. Anyways, so that's it. That's it for this episode of Chronicles of Dark Lord, episode 2. In the next episode, we will explore the castle, I guess, and then do some more shit. So this has been Kenshin1913. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.